Yo, what up, guys? Just checking to make sure that everything is good to go. All right. So I'm in Torment 4. And it's just a farm day today. Farming is in full swing. So what I want to do is get my glyphs up to level 40 and get them legendary versions. So I think I'm gonna do this maybe, or actually I don't know how long to estimate. Maybe an hour, maybe 45 minutes. And then gonna be Grim Favors and Hell Tides.
That'll cough up like any other.
So this Earthquake build, that's alright. I'm not sure what I need to become stronger, but I understand why it's a B tier build. So that's why I'm focusing on my glyphs. Oh. What? No, my bonus glyph. I don't even know what killed me. Okay, pit number 2, boys. Okay. Oh yeah, I don't even need to look for those glowy boys. I do AoE. Damn. Right. Maximum life. Excellent. And another maximum life. But there was one more.
No other people I'd rather break bread with.
Hmm? Oh. Okay. Pit number 3. Pit number 3. Oh no. Oh, that was sick timing. I'll break out of that CC instantly. Oh, what? This is the dead end? Wow. No. I don't even know what happened. Mm-hmm.
This is what you asked for. That'll cough up like any other.
Mm-hmm. Yo. Time to die. The Guardian's Lair. I just need to make sure I don't randomly die. Right.
What's left, you ask?
All right, this is pit number 5. Number 5. Wow. A helicopter overhead? What's happening? Right. Just a little bit more. The Rift Guardian awaits you. Oh, I can definitely randomly die to this guy. Ooh, what gloves do we got? Oh. Okay, just one more pit, and then I have all of my legendary glyphs. So, yeah, about 20, 30 minutes. Not bad. Thought I was gonna spend 45 minutes to an hour on this, but I do a bit more damage. A bit more damage than I thought.
Now there's a choice cut.
Why is this guy so strong? Alright. What? No! I don't have the gem fragments! Wait, how do... Okay, can I like convert? Hold on.
Wear the stars around your neck.
Oh, okay, okay. So 100? Yeah, okay.
Beware the envious, my friend.
No! No! I left I left the pit and it closed it. Oh my god. Alright, well, I guess one more pit. Oh, and I left some upgrades on the table too. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Alright, where's the glowy boy? Boom! Alright, here we go. Very nice. Oh, I can't believe I screwed myself there. Ooh. Alright, I'll hold on to that helmet. I don't know if it's upgrade though. Alright, let's see here. Barbarian. Okay.
See some steel you need.
Alright, here we go. Time for these apparition incursions. Because now I just need to farm or boss summoning materials. And that's it.
Your efforts are for naught, mortals.
Mortals.
This realm is mine, and I shape it as I wish. Fools! This stops nothing.
Fools. He called me a fool. So I don't fully understand my build. Because I notice that when I ground stomp, I actually hit quite a bit harder. I don't know the mechanism for that. Like, why do I hit harder when I ground stomp? What legendary am I using that enables this power?
choice cut.
These do not contribute to the apparition incursion. I need to fight these green ones. Oh. What? The eye's here, but I can't click on it. Oh, it's trolling me.
Your insolence is at an end.
My insolence. Oh, yes, them exquisite bloods.
It is done.
What? No. Am I just doing these by myself? Yo, Jefferson! Welcome to the stream. How's the barb? The barb is alright. Even though compared to like season 7, I was playing on the Necro. The Necro is way stronger than the barb, but I actually enjoy the barb a bit more just because the gameplay is smoother. Because the Necro, when you're doing the Blood Wave build, right? Playing Diarrhea Necro, it's a bit clunky, and I don't really like that. Where you just have to like use your ability and then run around and collect the orbs to reset the cooldown. Yeah, that's really a bit clunky. Not a fan. The Sork, not in the season. No, the Sorceress is in the season. I think the Sorceress is actually pretty good with the Eye Shards, but I've been mainly focused on my Barbarian. I think the Barbarian can do everything that I wanted to do, but I still have yet to do the ladder bosses, because every season I kill every boss like essentially 100 times, and with the new ladder bosses like Belial or Belial Supreme and Mephisto Dog, I need to make sure I can kill them. I think I can, but I do need the like a big upgrade for me still is an Igni Rune, and I still am not using my Greater Affix gear. You play Sork every season, right? I mean, Sork is my favorite class, yes, for sure. But I don't play it every season. I didn't play it in season 7, because I just did the Necro the whole time. So, yeah, I do not play Sorceress every season. Though I can understand why I give off that impression, but that is not correct. I might play Sorceress this season if I can't do everything I want on the barb, but I think I can, so I'll do that. Yeah, unless like the top tier build for Sorceress is like annoying, like the Necro is, or the Necro Blood Wave, then yeah, I can. But barb is good. But this season, it's the best class, right? I don't think so. Necro, I think, is the top tier class this season as well. Bone Spear has gotten a huge buff. And Diarrhea Necro is still really strong. So, if you want to push high pits, super high pits, and everything like that, then the Necro is the way to go. Sorceress, I don't know, but I mean, I guess we can check the leaderboard. Yeah.
Thank you.
So let's see here. If we go to this, so it actually does look like Sorceress is number 1 right now, but that's because Makuna is playing it, right? Yeah, so the top four positions are sorceress. Then there's a necromancer, and then a rogue, another sorceress, a rogue, necromancer. Yeah. So Spiritborn remains the weakest, and Barbarian is the second weakest. So that's what we're dealing with. Yeah. So sorceress is I guess is the strongest after everyone's trying it out, but Jesus.
What?
What? Jeff says, I didn't play much this season. I got bored really quick. Oh yeah, that's understandable. So like the new mechanic that you would see at level 1 isn't really that much because it's just the apparition incursions, which is like the way to get the boss powers, and that's not really interesting. But the new boss ladder and the drop changes are something that I'm really interested in. So I'm definitely like going to do all of that for sure. But as far as like builds go, I don't know if it's like I know like the opinion is that Blizzard is lazy and they're not doing things that are impactful, but I don't know. I think it's more a reflection of streamers' sentiment to Diablo 4, and like the streamers aren't enthusiastic about Diablo 4, therefore the player base isn't enthusiastic because generally speaking, like from what I can tell, everyone just kind of follows the streamer opinion. Yeah, it's not what we see in the PTR, right? No, everything that we're seeing here was on the PTR, except they did make some adjustments and tuning. But yeah, this is what we saw in the PTR. So, yeah. Yo, Ethan, welcome to the stream. How you doing, good sir? Aurelie Quint asks, build guide. So this isn't the strongest build, but if you want a build guide, I'm following the max roll run right now. Though it probably isn't the best one. So right here, that's the build guide right there. Good. Is this the whirlwind earthquake? Yup. Yuppers. It is.
Is at an end.
It says, okay, thanks.
I appreciate that.
Oh, yo, Jefferson, thanks for the super chats. I really appreciate it. You didn't have to do that, but I do appreciate it. All right. Oh, sword maximum life. Wait. Hold on.
Forge is ready.
Let me turn in this whispered cache really quick.
It is done.
Feast, lamb, feast.
Alright, hold on.
You can
So I
all
have
that work.
one of these. That I can get rid of distant enemies. Like, here we go. No. No. There we go. Close enemies. Hell yeah. And then I also need bigger heavy hitters. But that's okay. Alright. Are there any more? Yeah, gotta get them apparition incursions. Wait, hold on. What's going on? Wait, no, I don't need to kill these guys. Ethan asks, how much damage are you doing? Billions? No, I don't think I'm doing billions. Yeah, I'm in the like the hundreds of millions, the low end. Yeah.
Your efforts are for naught.
And to be honest, I don't know why Maxroll put Earthquake or Whirlwind Earthquake as
Shape it as
S tier.
I wish.
Yeah, this is like a B tier build. It's does nowhere near the damage that Necro does, or at least the Necro from season 7. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm doing T4 okay, but I actually don't know how strong. I don't even think I could kill the ladder bosses. Oh, did they update the tier list? I haven't seen that. I will say, even though this is weaker than the Necro, I do enjoy this a bit more than the Necro because the Necro is just too clunky. Like doing the blood wave and then running around to collect the blood orbs. It was a pain. And made it really not enjoyable. Also, the whole like randomly your blood wave just does no damage. That combined with like the clunkiness just made it why do I play this? Yeah. Yeah, so Barbarian, even though I'm not doing as much damage, not having to deal with the clunkiness, I would rather play this 100%. 100%. The build was weird because it had Bukathos, but that requires leap. Is lunging strike leap? No. Lunging strike is not leap.
Fools! This stops nothing.
Let's see here. I don't know if I'm using BK. No, I'm not using BK. Yo, City Below the Sea. How you doing, good sir? You don't think Barb is S tier? No. No, it's not. No, I mean, at least the build that I'm playing right now is definitely not S tier. Especially compared to the Necro Season 7 build that I was playing. It doesn't do as much damage. But it is strong. But no, I think... Like, I just saw the Helltide's pit leaderboard, and Barb isn't even a build in the top 20. Oh, who's this guy? Odious Collector. Oh, I just got a whole bunch of Obdicite and some Forgotten Souls. I saw Woody play Leapquake and he was blasting with it. Damn, maybe I'm doing something wrong. Yo, Library, welcome to the stream. Hey, when I play, I find it useful to follow the rotation of your beam on a single target rather than random spins, so you keep the beam on the targets. Oh, yeah, sure. If I wanted to try and play super optimally, I think that applies best on bosses. But the beam, like, it does a decent amount of damage, but the damage is very, very minimal. The main reason why you beam somebody is that they take 50% increased damage from you for 1 second. So, yeah. So as long as you're hitting them at least every 1 second, that should be fine. Yeah. Generic says Woody also has 100 more paragons. Oh snap. Yeah, the paragons actually make a huge difference, and also the glyphs. They're a big source of damage too, because every glyph has like a multiplier on it. Even though it might be a relatively small multiplier, it's still really strong. Okay. Wait, do I find the thing over here? I thought that was a bell. Oh, it is an eye. Alright, says I get you, but you do lose some damage with mindless spins. Not a criticism. Thanks for being open. Oh yeah. No, what you're saying is 100% correct. right? But I'm just doing open world content, so yeah. If I'm like struggling to kill a boss or something, then yeah, I would 100% agree and utilize that. What? Oh, Belial will emerge soon. Yeah. Plus, like one thing that I did figure out is the beam will actually
Is at an end.
spawn where your character is facing. So, like, you don't necessarily have to dance. To get the beam on. All right. Okay. So let's see here. Bukathos. So leap creates an earthquake that deals physical damage over 4 seconds. While standing in earthquakes, and for 4 seconds afterwards, you gain 30% increased damage reduction. So the reason why you use Aspect of BK is merely for the damage reduction. That second sentence there is the whole reason why you use it. Even though you don't have leap on your bar, you don't need leap to create the earthquakes. You just stand in the earthquakes that you are already make for that damage reduction. So that's why you use Bukathos in your build. That's 100% the reason. All right, am I doing this apparition incursion by myself as well?
That's a prime cut, eh?
Oh, the still fears. All right, I'm just waiting for the little eye. Oh, okay. I have an apparition incursion helper. Call him a helper because he's lower Paragon level than I am. Therefore, I am the main character.
That'll cover.
All right, here we go. Why is this guy following me? Don't follow me. Oh yes, very good.
Fools! This stops nothing.
Fools.
Solve nothing.
Oh, this Necro. Wait, where's the apparition? Oh, here it is.
Your insolence is at an end.
Oh, my insolence. Okay, one thing I need to do is I need to hotkey my potions. Because using them in the inventory is annoying. So let's see here. Potions. Okay. Actually, I just might as well assign these as well. All right. Okay, the new Hell Tide has started, so let's do that. Oh, and one thing I need to figure out as well, because they did adjust the drop rate for the boss summoning materials. That I need to do a nightmare dungeon and count how many distilled fears I get. Okay, what do we got? Cinders, Harbingers, Cultists. Bro. Alright, easy. I don't know how, but I think Exquisite Bloods are one of the more easier ones to get. Cause yeah, look at that, 58 Exquisite Bloods.
It is done.
How is that possible?
And lost. And found. And lost. A grim fate indeed.
Maximum life. Oh wait. Oh, that's Rage of Haraga. Okay. Furry Alpaca, welcome to the stream. Which torment tier are you on? I'm playing Blood Surge. First time playthrough, by the way. I'm semi-stuck at Torment 1, by the way. I cleared Pit for Torment 2, but I can't really do all the content in Torment 2. Oh, I see. So I am currently on Torment 4. So this is Torment 4 content that you're seeing. Yeah. I mean, all I can really say is just keep farming. Just keep farming. That's the only thing you can really do, by the way. Because at Torment 1, you have access to essentially all the drops in the game. So, all the gear that you find, right? Like the greater affix gear can drop in Torment 1. So you can technically find like a 3-star greater affix piece, ancestral piece, and those will be like, and it can be like literally the best one in the game. So just keep farming and focus on the stats. Make sure that you're masterworking your gear. Make sure you're tempering all of your gear. And yeah, because don't underestimate that. Yeah, I figured. What's the best way to do so? Tier 1 is super easy right now, but just not enough for Torment 2. Is it Paragon levels, Glyph levels, Masterworking? All of those contribute to your power. You do get a huge boost in power at level 15 Glyphs. So, yeah. And if you don't have all 5 boards with like the with that, like the little legendary nodes. Those are a huge boost to your power. So yeah, I would recommend doing all of that for sure. But there's no specific activity that will like supercharge you into Torment 2. It's kind of a gradual game. Yeah, especially as Blood Surge. That is not necessarily a A tier build or S tier build, so that might be contributing to like the, I don't want to say it's a struggle, but yeah, that might be contributing to your power. Right? If you choose a different build like Blood Shards, sorry, Bone Spear with the Blood unique, or Blood Wave with the Pants unique, that'll get you to tier 4 instantly. About that, should I focus on finishing a board before getting to the next one, or just path all the glyphs? It kind of depends, unfortunately. So yeah, you should definitely evaluate all of the rare and magic nodes that are available to you on a board, and kind of try and shore up your weaknesses. So essentially, for me on my barbarian, I need my damage was okay, but I kept dying, so I'm like, okay, I need more armor and I need more resistances. So I focused on, so I looked on my board to see if there was any resistance or armor nodes that I can grab first, and then I went for those, and then I moved on to the next board. But if I was surviving okay, but I was not doing enough damage, then I would focus on getting like the glyphs in, or the ultimate, or sorry, the legendary nodes. So that's what I would evaluate first. So like if you're doing Torment 2 and you find that like you're just not killing anything, but you're not dying either, then I'll focus on getting more legendary nodes and the glyphs in. But if you're dying, then like evaluate why you're dying, right? And it's generally one of two things. One, you either don't have enough armor, or two, you don't have enough resistances, and you should shore those up first. So yeah. I have like 1.3k armor and resistances at 70%. I'm mainly lacking damage, even though I'm spec'd super hard into overpower damage. I see. So yeah, so if you're not dying, then yeah, I'll go for the glyphs. Also, 1.3k armor, that is a lot. You only need 1,000 armor to get the maximum reduction. So I would get rid of some of the armor. Like if you have like an armor affix or something, then get rid of that for more damage. Also, the power that comes from playing Diablo 4 isn't necessarily like the maximum stats, although that is a big factor. It's mainly the multipliers. So if you don't have a lot of multipliers together, then focus on those first. So like what I mean by multipliers is stuff like this, where you can see here that I have like chance for Earthquake to deal double damage. Well, not necessarily a multiplier, that does double the damage, right? Or this ugly helm, bastard helm. Ugly bastard helm. It says down here that you deal 89% increased fire damage, but it has an X next to it, which means it's a multiplier. So because of that X, that means that it deals way more damage. That literally doubles my damage, and that's what you should be going for. Which stats did you put on your armor pieces? I went for total armor percent because the rest kind of looked meh. Well, it's different for each build. So I don't necessarily know the ins and outs of Blood Surge, so I don't really know. I would imagine Blood Surge would want like life, maximum life, because of the overpower. Like overpower as a mechanic is kind of meant for tanky builds to also be able to do a lot of damage. So you actually do more overpower damage the more life you have. Also, if you're not getting fortify on your character as you're fighting, then that is also a problem because you're missing a whole bunch of damage from that. Because yeah, overpower, you want to be fortified like basically the whole time, and maximum life, and you want to have as much life as possible. But I like I said, I don't fully know the ins and outs of Blood Surge, so I can't really say. But that's the first thing that I would expect to see from a Blood Surge guide. So. How do you get fortified more frequently? So for me as a barb, I have a specific mechanic that gets me fortified. So yeah, for Necro it's gonna be different. And I played Necro in the last season, but it wasn't a fortify build. It was a Bloodwave build, and you just literally needed one pair of pants for you to go straight from T1 to Torment 4. They fixed that though, but from my understanding, it's still relatively strong. Yeah. So like you probably there's probably like something in the skill tree that grants you fortify there, or maybe a legendary aspect. I just don't know off the top of my head. I think I played Blood Surge as a leveling build once or twice, but never as an endgame build. So I don't, unfortunately I don't know like the ins and outs of that build. Oops. Okay, where is... Oh, here we go. I got frozen and almost died. And losing all of my cinders would not be good. I just got my first Ring of Starless Skies and thought it would do the trick for me. It didn't do much, lol. Oh, well, congratulations on the Mythic Unique. That is nothing to scoff at. But yeah, you need a bit more synergy. But 50% damage is pretty good. I would imagine that unless you're like replacing like one of your key legendary aspects or something, yeah, I would imagine it would do a lot more. I mean, does that at least make the gameplay smoother? Because the whole point of Ring of Starless Skies is like, yeah, you get 50% damage boost, but also 50% resource reduction, and that's huge. Like, that's like the one item that solves your resource issue. All right, that's where I need to go. Oh yes, much less struggle. I don't have a lot of items yet, so I still struggle to keep up Soul Rift, but it helps a lot. Ah yeah, boy. Yeah, so you can't say that it doesn't do much. It actually does quite a bit. But as far as your journey to Torment 4, it wasn't enough to bump you up a tier, I guess. Which I understand. Yeah, I don't have any mythic uniques yet. I need to work on those. I did do a little bit of bosses, like maybe like 20 of them, for my mythic, or sorry, my regular uniques. Unfortunately, I didn't get a mythic unique out of it though, but that's okay. Bro. Alright, can I get 50 cinders on my way to the Helltide chest? The mystery chest? I think I can. Oh yeah, yeah, I definitely can. 100%. All right. Yeah, you know, I still have yet to find a mythic unique outside of the ladder bosses. I have not found one at all. Oh, a 2-star helmet. Not too bad that I don't need it. Yeah, I don't need that. Okay, let's see here. Okay. Alright. Let's check out the PvP zone for quick Whisper Grim favors. Oh, lucky! Oh. Bro. Alright, well. Too bad I have to turn this in really quick. But that's okay.
It is done.
Oh, Nigni Rune! Hell yeah, boy! I've been looking for that. Oh, and that ring is good too. Ah, yeah. Alright. So I need Ignitech.
Wear the stars around your neck.
Ignitech. Very nice. And then I guess I'll do back Gar for now. All right. Critical strike chance. Critical strike damage. All right, come on. Critical strike damage. Yes. Boom, baby. All right. Now, I hope I don't mess this up. I have no. No. Damn it. Oh, and I don't have a little thing. Okay. Oh wow. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. I just need to do a couple of what is it? Inferno hordes. Reset the little thing, and then I'll get my thing.
That's a bribe cut, eh?
Where's an elite? Here we go. Wow. Oh, I'm a ranged class now. Oh, because the earthquakes spawn like on top of where my cursor is. Huh. Okay, and he never spawns here. Which is actually very unfortunate. Very annoying, by the way. No. Why did that happen to me? Wow.
methods are for naught, mortals. This realm is mine, and I shape it as I wish.
Oh, treasure goblin. Oh yeah, fighting treasure goblins is much easier. 'Cause I can cast on top of them now, rather than having to travel on top of them. And they run faster too. Like, what?
Fools! This stops nothing. You solve.
The final showdown. Damn, like there's someone like super strong.
Time to go, it seems.
All right, here we go.
Methods are for naught,
Your efforts are for naught, mortals.
Is mine, and I shape it as I wish. Fools.
Fools.
Stops nothing. You
Oh yeah, no, this Igni rune is so good, bro. Oh yeah, hella earthquakes. Oh, why is he teleporting everywhere? What's happening?
Your insolence is at an end.
Ah, yes.
It is done.
And lost. And found. Lost.
Okay, let's see here. Critical strike chance 50%. I think I have, what is it? Use damage. Vulnerable.
Here you are.
Back. Cax.
How can I help? Come back if you need the forge.
Oh, I don't need that anymore.
You welcome me when no one else would.
Yeah, so I'm doing these apparition incursions. Well, I don't know if I should be doing nightmare dungeons instead. Seems like nightmare dungeons might be the way to go because I can still masterwork a lot of my gear. Even if it's not optimized.
Your efforts are for naught, mortals. This realm is mine, and I shape it as I wish.
Alright, here we go. Oh, he's teleporting around.
Fools! This stops nothing.
You solve nothing. Oh, this shattered prisms. Now, how did that guy get 62 abhorrent hearts? Damn.
It's a fight you wanted. That'll come up like any other.
Mm-hmm. Damn, I just got unlocked.
Your insolence is at an end. Miserable wretches!
Miserable wretches. All right, another one. Oh, this is after this one. A new hell tide will be up, and then we'll do that. I wonder why some earthquakes are smaller than other ones. How long does this take?
Your efforts are for naught, mortals. This realm is mine, and I shape it as I wish.
Poke. Poke him in the eye. Poke. Poke. In the face.
That'll cough up like any other.
Fools! This stops nothing.
What? You know, I see that I'm picking up Spectral Ash. I actually have no idea what that does. Is that the rep? I am not sure. Oh no, no, the Spectral Ash is the power, the currency to upgrade the powers. That's right.
Your insolence is at an end.
All right. You know, actually, I think I'm gonna do
Come back if
some
you need
Infernal
help.
Hordes. Let's see here. Because I don't necessarily need more Living Steel. I mean, I do need Living Steel. But yeah, I need the, what do you call it? I need the Scroll of Restoration. Nope.
You fight to live.
Wood.
Now there's a choice cut.
So the Infernal Hordes are bugged because it doesn't tell you what wave you're on. Very hilarious. Alright, wow, really? Okay. Maybe. I actually forgot what wave I'm on. I think this is number 3. Wait, no, this is wave 4. You still believe in victory? Yes, I do. Yo, Colin Davies, how you doing, good sir? Long time no see. How's the weather over there in Asia, or the other side of the world? Jesus. Okay, I guess I'm just gonna make them stronger and stronger. Once it started the season today, it's hot and rainy. Oh, nice. What class did you choose? Are you a sorceress? Or a necro? Necro Bone Spear. Very nice. Surging. Yeah, like, so I got super trash options in this Infernal Horde. Only level 49. Oh, okay. No, that's not bad. Yeah, I mean, if you keep playing, you'll eventually make it to level 60, no problem. Wow. You know, I haven't run into the Butcher once this season. Because I don't do that many Nightmare Dungeons. Though I will need to do some Nightmare Dungeons. Eventually. Oh, there he is. Fresh meat. Well, I can't wait to kill Greg for the boss lightning damage. You mean that boss power? You're talking about the boss power?
Bones broken. Gloriana's your girl. This is what you asked for.
Yo, Noodles! Welcome to the stream. The drop rates on Ubers are getting worse. I already killed 36 tormented bosses and got nothing. I mean, you know what? RNG is RNG, bruh. And I'm assuming that the 36 tormented bosses that you killed are Torment 4 versions. One says yes, it's for core skills. Okay. Yeah, I haven't played or looked at any of the Necro builds because I played Necro for season 7. I like Necro, but I don't like it that much to play it 2 seasons in a row. The exact same build. The only class I did that for is for Sorceress, and that was with the Frozen Ore build because wow, that was a good build. Nuno says Torment 3. Oh. Well, you need to kill him at Torment 4. What are you complaining about? I got the Deathless Visage helm at 47. Ah, very nice. I didn't get any uniques when I was leveling until level, like, what, 57 or something. Yeah. I'm using a Druid Cataclysm build. Oh, do you like it? I was reading about that, but Druid unfortunately is not a class that I like that much. I only played the Lightning build, and that was just okay. Oh no. No, I can't wait for the pants to make Bone Spear skill into a blood skill. Oh yeah, I tried those pants on the PTR. It's actually pretty good. It sort of feels like playing, what is it, Ice Shards, where the Ice Shards, they split out and hit multiple targets. It's pretty cool. Alright. Alright, the Scrolls of Restoration. Alright, nope, don't need any of that. It says the best build so far for me was the Rogue Barrage build. Are you talking about the for season 8 or like of all time? All right, let's see here. All right. Come on, I need damage to close enemies. Not once? Are you fucking kidding me? Ah, wow. Absolute trash. Yeah, I can't even use the scroll of recovery a second time on this. It's done. Uh, season 6? No, sorry, season 7. Oh, I see. Um, yeah. I mean, I know like a lot of people miss the Heartseeker build, but Mirage was cool. I mean, it was okay, I guess. But okay. Han says, "What about it's 2:20 a.m. going to sleep?" All right, good sir. Thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate it. I'll catch you later.
It is
All right, let's see here. Oh, I don't want any of these.
And lost and found.
Mew says, I have 40 hours on my barb, and I put in a 40-hour work week. Lol. Damn!
How can I help?
Bro, you working 2 full-time jobs. Bro. Alright, let's just do... let's just do this dungeon really quick. I don't even know if it's a nightmare dungeon, and quite frankly, it doesn't matter. Damn. Bro, I don't even think I have 40 hours on this character yet. Alright. Return the bloodstone to the pedestal. Okay, actually, I'm gonna go over here. Oh, the second bloodstone. Damn. Alright. I just need to kill this guy super quick. What? No, I didn't mean to do that.
What ancestor cursed me with?
Alright, I have 1 minute left. But then there it actually waits a couple more minutes to let these regulars in. Unbound power. Oh, I actually didn't change this to Dust Devils. Oh, the rogues!
This is what you asked for.
Oh yeah, I have a smaller beam. But it's very similar.
Carving meat from bone is my specialty.
Yo, Colby! Welcome to the stream. What's the best class this season?
Ariana's your good.
So, I would say, as far as the best class, it is between Necro and Sorceress. So, going into the season, everyone thought Necro was going to be number one. But looking at the pit leaderboard,
Wanted.
the top 5 spots in terms of the pit, 4 of them are sorceresses. Okay. And then the 5th spot is Necro. So if you want to see the builds for yourself, you can go to hellties.com and there's a pit leaderboard. But yeah, that's essentially the gist. I'm playing Barbarian because I've played Sorceress and Necro for the past couple seasons, and I'm like, I don't think I'm gonna do that. But I will say, Barb is not bad. So yeah, choose sorceress or Barb, or sorry, sorceress or Necro, and you'll be fine. Ooh. I'm using Spiritborn. Is it good? No. It's actually the absolute last rank right now in terms of the pit leaderboard. There has not been, and I don't know if this is because of like the lack of popularity for Spiritborn, but there has not been a Spiritborn so far that has cleared over pit 100. All the other classes have cleared pit 100, except for Spiritborn. But if you optimize your character and everything, you can probably get up there. But yeah, every class can do Torment 4 if that's what you're looking for. But if you're talking about ranking, absolute ranking, and you just want an answer, Spiritborn is dead last.
That's a prime cut, eh? Revel in your triumph.
Oh, Umrun, baby. And 22 Exquisite Bloods. Damn.
It's a fight you wanted. It seems we're leaving.
It is done.
Fit for a king.
That looks worn. I can fix it.
All right. Okay. So what do I want to do? Okay. I want to do a experiment where oh, it's just random. Okay. Interesting. I want to find out how many distilled fears I get for completing the dungeon. So in the previous seasons, it was, I think, 2 or 3 distilled fears. So let's see if that's been increased. Cause yeah, like, even though you were still doing like nightmare dungeons, farming them was a bit slow. Free the prisoners. Okay, let's see here. 4 distilled fears. Okay. Well, I have to do 3 in order to do 1 beast and ice. Okay, let's try this again. Oh! Cursed Shrine! Oh, fresh meat!
Nice bit of kit there.
Wait, did I didn't even open up the chest. Oh, he scammed me. Asked for help, and then he turned into a monster. Oh, don't want to forget those. Oh, I did forget some. Damn it. Well, good thing I found out sooner rather than later. All right, let's see here. 8 distilled fears. All right. It is what it is.
The forge is ready. I can break that down.
All right, I'm gonna call it a stream. Thanks for chilling. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.